What is it using a synthesized implicit? Because those base, when is it? What base is it?
Um.
Are they using Thicket Bow? Are they using Imperial?
Yeah, they're using Thicket. They're using Thicket.
Oh, well then you should definitely get an implicit one. What damage does Bane do? Is that chaos damage?
He's not running Bane.
Oh, EK. So just spell damage.
Yeah.
Like my base was, I think, like I got a really good base what I want.
Oh, that might be kind of expensive.
What?
The Hubris Circlet with the enchant 30% increased temporal chains.
What else is on the?
Nearby enemies take 6% increased elemental damage, and then crit strike multi.
That's expensive, because that's not targetable. All the other, like every other one you can target.
I don't think you have to worry too much about that though.
Go check. Well, go price check 85 Hubris Circlet with that enchant.
You just have to alt spam for that base and then regal. Like it's not that bad.
Yeah, no. So that's what I'm saying. Just look for the base with the enchant, like an 85 base with the enchant.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, he does have he has a crazy implicit. His bow is synthesized. With crazy implicits.
They're an Exalty.
Oh, that's what item level? 85?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah,
What damage?
you would need to make it Shaper.
Shaper? Oh.
Yeah. So you would have to add remove influence it. So I probably don't get the elemental pin until I can afford to add remove influence it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a big deal though.
Oh, this should be doable.
Yeah, just basically ignore the helmet completely. Like, just write that out of your equation. Also, the weapon implicits.
Yeah, you can get decent implicits for, like, you can get, like, this 43% spell damage implicit on a Thicket Bow for about, I think, like, 5 to 6 Exalt right now. That's what I spent I spent 7 from my base.
Yeah, I mean, I should be good.
I spent 7 for that base. It's basically the same. You just spam the essences till you get ones you can target, remove everything else that you don't want. No, yeah, my bow is gonna be pretty much identical, except for the crafted stuff. Instead of the +2 socket to support gems, I'm using else. I forget. I'd have to look at it.
How much are those clusters?
Let me see the clusters. That voices is a lot is like 10 exalt for the voices. That's like the same one that they're using the herald stacking.
The voices? Where's he running voices clusters? Oh, you might have the old tree. He runs Whispers of Death clusters.
Oh?
Yeah, he
Oh,
runs
you posted...
three
posted
small.
the most recent one? Posted me?
Yeah, he runs 3 medium clusters and they're Whisper of Death.
Yeah, but he's using a voices to run them. That's how you run that many.
Oh, the
large voices. That's 10 exalt right there.
Oh, 3 voices. Oh.
The voices, yes. That's you need. That's how he's running all 3 of those. So that's 10 exalt. The clusters themselves are probably not that expensive. Because I think the main thing he's looking at them for is just the 6-socket curse effect. With Whispers of Death, one of Dark... Yeah, so those, the actual medium ones, aren't expensive. Those are going to actually be pretty easy yourself. Spy, which is using it's a couple as well.
Oh, because I need voices that has only 5.
Yeah, yeah. So not bad voices are cheap. 60, 70 chaos for the 5 passive voices.
Dude, the 3 jewel ones are worth 100 exalts.
Oh yeah. So 5 is usually what people run.
There's a guy that has the voices that adds 1 small passive skill.
With 3 jewels, that's insane. That's almost...
Yeah.
In a way that's almost...
for 2 mirrors.
Yeah, like, it's almost not sellable, because, like, the people who... Like that... Yeah. Almost, like, in a way, almost too good.
Yeah, that gives you, like... That gives you 3 passives. How many Exaltos you think I would need to get this going?
So, like, I'd say probably 11 exalt for that voices. The jewels we could probably craft ourselves. I don't see those being too expensive to make, since it's just about the base cost of the jewel, and then because I don't think what's on them really matters. It's all about being 6 sockets and with like the 1 notable. So getting like 1 notable with just random shit is not hard. The rings are nothing special. We can make those ourselves.
It should be way cheaper than the Aura stack.
The Solstice, I don't know how much Solstice Vigils are going for right now. The Cam's Root. Depends, does he need that haste from there? That if he needs the haste, then that's pretty... Might be I don't know what those are going for.
This is a dumb question, but do you have to play with like the movement slow from Temp Chains, or does it like mitigate that off?
No, that's what Cam's Root is for. Cam's Roots makes it so you can't be slowed below base value.
Okay. Broken. So I probably need like 30-ish exalts, it sounds like.
I'd say probably 30-ish, around 30-ish sounds right. So it's like probably about 7 exalt for the bow base, 10 exalt for the void mediums are going to be expensive to make. I think those are actually pretty cheap. He doesn't have anything special in his Ring of Blade, so that shouldn't be bad. The inspired learnings are about, I think, like 2 exalt each right now. Oh, even no, 70. Even better, 70 chaos each. It's way cheaper. How much is Solstice Vigil for?
The explodey chest is gonna cost about 5-7 exalt.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only gonna cost like 3 exalt for the Awakener's Orb. Cause
Yeah,
I should have the
3
crest.
exalt. Well, the base. We're gonna have to buy the Astral all base. So it's gonna be the cost of the base. And then the Awakener's Orb, and that's about it. Everything else we can just kind of roll ourselves and get. So that's not too bad. The rings aren't too bad. We already had the Headhunter, we had the Bottled Faith, Cinder Swallow, so yeah. I would say like, yeah, about 30-ish exalt. To get it up and running.
When you get done with like your building stuff, we need to go through my crafts and like find a market we wanna, cause that's where I like would make that money is by making shit with my surplus of crafts. I guess I could start selling my crafts too, but that's not as fun.
That's not as fun, but it might be also a way to do it.
But I think we could just make shit.
Oh yeah, just find a market.
I'd much rather make shit than sell my crafts, because I don't want to deal with like...
Yeah.
Because you lose a lot of money when you start selling your crafts, because I'm not like a trusted, so I have to sell everything like 30% below market value. It's really rough.
Yep. Some point maybe I'll just put the ring I just made up and see for like 20 exalt and see if I get any new bites, because that could be a market. If those rings actually like sell. Like if I'm spending like 7 exalt to make them.
Yeah, I was thinking about the rings actually.
And if I could sell them for like 20-ish exalt each one and I'm spending 7, that's actually just huge exalt profit. If they sell at a decent time. Like speed.
I sold the old 2-stone ring for 3 exalt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that wasn't special. It's a decent one. Let's see what else.
I am Ghost. Return if you must. Speak.
Where does voices drop from? Is that like a sim?
Delirious, yeah. It only can drop, I think, from a boss. Like when you have a boss.
I just see.
I see.